Hey guys, it's Tiffany. We are going to be making one of my very favorite recipes. It is going to be vegan stuffed peppers, and this is one of my all-time favorites for my endometriosis lifestyle, my go-to recipe. So first of all, I've already got started my onions, red pepper, celery, and garlic in my pan. It's already been cooking and kind of simmering down right now. I've also already made brown rice. Brown rice has actually all been cooked. It's just sitting basically right now, just hanging out, ready to go. I've also taken 3 red peppers. Oh, excuse me. 2 reds, 1 green. I've cut them in half, and hopefully you guys can see them. I've cut them in half, and I basically have put them in the oven at 425, and basically just kind of let them wilt down. So there's nothing worse than having a stuffed pepper that is hard on the outside and everything interior is all cooked. It's one of my pet peeves. So anyway, I'm going to put my oven back on 425. And so basically we've got our onions, red peppers, celery, 2 zucchinis, cut up, everything organic if you can, if you can afford it. I try to make as much vegetables in this as I possibly can, and this makes a lot. So even if we're gonna have, you'll see, we'll even have leftover stuffing from our peppers. Even after we stuff them, it's gonna make 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 peppers. Okay, so we've got our vegetables going. I'm gonna use organic salsa. Please make sure it doesn't have sugar in it. It's amazing what everything's got sugar in it anymore. And I'm going to just generously put it into my vegetable mix. I also have organic tomato paste. Again, you got to make sure it doesn't have sugar in it. It's amazing how everything's got sugar in it. And then I'm going to take my brown rice. You can see it's already been cooked. 1 cup of brown rice. This is great, especially if you've made brown rice too much. You've got leftovers. Awesome, because it doesn't take as long to get it going when you've got leftovers. The other thing we're going to be doing is, you guys won't see it when it comes out because I'm an amateur and at the videoing, and I don't know how to do it when it's finished. So what we'll be doing is we're going to be topping our peppers with avocado, cilantro, and lime. And you know, really, I don't feel like I even miss the cheese at all. With the avocado, I feel like it kind of gives it a nice, rich flavoring, and it's really sufficient for me. So I really, like I said, I don't miss it at all. We're gonna season this with cumin, a little bit of salt. I try not to use much salt. A little bit of salt. A little bit of cayenne pepper for a little bit of heat, plus cayenne is great for anti-inflammatory. And I hope you guys love this recipe like I have. So like I said, I'm just going to be doing vegetables and brown rice with my salsa and tomato paste and my seasonings, but you can also put black beans in them. They're really good with black beans. For some reason tonight I don't feel like having black beans in it, but sometimes I do. Or you can actually even put black beans on the side. Whatever you guys feel most comfortable with. This is just it really depends on even what vegetables you have. You can substitute things, whatever you have on hand. So this is just an organic mix. This is just, it's a fajita mix that I bought at my local co-op. It's got garlic powder and cayenne pepper and cumin and oregano, and it's kind of spicy. And I'm also going to put a little bit more cayenne. Cayenne's hot, but I really like it. And then I'm also going to put a little cumin in. The other thing I like about this recipe is the fact that I can have leftovers. Oh man, I wish you guys could smell it. The cumin coming off this smells so good. I love being able to have leftovers to take to work the next day, or I actually can eat like 3 of these myself in the evening, but if you're lucky enough to have leftovers, they're great the next day. Great for dinner, great for lunch, whatever. Whatever. So, I'm just going to taste this, make sure it's seasoned well. It is. Really good. Okay. Put in your, make sure your oven, 425, woo! That pan's hot. 425 oven. Make sure you've already put your, like we talked about, your peppers. Make sure they've already been kind of simmering. You can see the bottoms of them. They're kind of black already. And you go ahead and just start stuffing them. And then you bake these guys at 425 you know, every single one's different, but I would say probably about 20 minutes. I really like to get them so they're nice and kind of crispy on top. I think it gives a really good texture. At the end, finishing off with an avocado, cilantro, and a little touch of lime. And I hope you guys really enjoy this recipe. Like I said, it's one of my favorites. Takes a little bit of time to prepare, but it's very worth it. So I hope you enjoy. Bye.